What's going on, everyone? This is Kevin here, and in this video, we're gonna be setting up Verizon 5G home internet. Now, I am an actual customer of this. I know I cover many different things here on the channel, but I did literally get this to replace my internet. Now, I have been a Cox Communications customer for a long time, and I do have the copper wire internet set up. And to be honest, with that maxed out, it performs really well, but it is very pricey. Now, long story, and I will get into this more in a separate video, but my wife and I, which we got married about 2 years ago, we finally got on the same phone plan. So I left my family's phone plan and she left her own T-Mobile plan, and we joined together on Verizon on a new account. And along with that, during that process, the offer did come up to throw in 5G home internet with that, and it really made a lot of sense. And in fact, with our 2 lines and then this, we have the highest plan available for 5G home internet, and we're actually paying just $60 for our internet. So compared to what we were paying Cox, this is literally less than half of that. And then when you factor in that we have our phone plans as well, we're basically getting phone and internet for the price of what we were paying for just our internet. So anyway, I'm glad we finally had the courage and we went in and set all this up, and they're really cool. We went to a corporate store. They were really awesome. So I've got the box here. Let's unbox this. I'll show you what comes included, and then from there, we'll get it set up. So here's the box. You can see it's pretty simple, Verizon and then internet gateway. So they do have some directions here. So unbox and download the app, use the app to find the perfect spot, and then finally connect your devices. And remember, if you pick the same Wi-Fi name and password as your previous router or modem, then everything will automatically sync over to the new ones. So you don't have to go one by one with each device, logging them in. And you can see as well that this is Wi-Fi 6 certified, which is fantastic. This will have no problem reaching all parts of my home. So we just have to cut this tape here. Pretty simple in general. There we go. And it looks like we have the actual device literally right here. And another thing I want to mention as well, what's nice about this service is that it is month to month. However, they do lock in your rate for, I believe, 3 years. So that's really awesome. I don't have to worry about things getting more expensive over that duration. And if I decide to switch to another service instead, I can literally just turn this back in. Another thing too, for this hardware, there's no rental fee or deposit. Now, I am legally obligated to return this when I'm done with the service, and that makes sense. But compared to the situation with Cox, I am actually spending $10 a month to rent the hardware, and I've had this hardware for like 6 years at this point. So really nice that there's no monthly fees for the hardware. I'm literally just paying for the service, and then I can turn this in whenever I'm done with it. So we'll pull this cardboard out here. We do have a setup guide as well. So kind of a step-by-step here. Now I'm not gonna go over all of this here in this video, but I'm really just giving you more of an overview on the setup process, but you can see it's really not that complicated. Then right here, we do have the wall adapter. So let's see, it's kind of stuck in there. Got that. I like how everything is color-coded and matched. This wall adapter is not USB-C. Looks like some sort of proprietary plug, but that's fine. And then we have the main attraction here. Here is the device. So I know nowadays there's lots of options. There's fiber, there's the regular copper wire, which is what I have right now. So really there's something for everyone. There's Starlink, of course, if you'd rather go the satellite direction. But here is the 5G home internet gateway. So you can see we've got the Verizon V right there. A nice modern design, very simplistic. Looks like some sort of pairing button on the back. And that's pretty much it. Now, I don't want to show you all the private info on the bottom of this device, but you can see we've got 2 Ethernets, we've got that power port right there, and then we've got a USB-C port, and then an area that looks like it's for manual resets. I've got everything all up and running, and we are good to go. I've got my Wi-Fi name updated as well, and all of my devices automatically connected. So that was fantastic. That is done through the My Verizon app, by the way. And as you can see, we've got the Wi-Fi symbol and the 3 bars. And by the way, 3 bars is the maximum on here, so it's not like it has to be 5 bars or anything like that. This does mean that it's getting a fantastic 5G signal, which I literally have 5G towers on light posts here in my neighborhood, so I'm not surprised by that. Now, I wasn't able to see an option to add an unlimited number of networks, by the way, so you pretty much have to have your regular network. And then there is an IoT network, which I'm not even sure what that's used for, but I've heard of that before. And then there is a guest network option. Now I did notice that for the guest network, speeds seem to be a little bit slower, but in the standard network, I was able to run a speed test, and as you can see, I am pretty much getting the advertised download speed, and then there's the upload speed of 19 megabits per second. So that upload certainly could be improved. It would be nice to see in the future, maybe they can offer a better upload speed, but that's certainly livable, and certainly coming from copper wire, it's very comparable to what I was getting with that. But the download speed is actually pretty good. Now, I know nowadays people want 1,000 megabits per second download or more, and the more the merrier, of course, but to be honest, there's only really so many things you can download where you need speeds like that, and for how affordable this whole package ended up being, and the lack of commitment as well, I am very happy with it. Oh, and one more thing. When I was initially setting this up, it did take a little bit for the Wi-Fi to actually propagate. So initially I did get a blinking red Wi-Fi symbol, but all I did was I unplugged this for about 10 seconds, plugged it back in, and then things worked. But then once I went to update the network names, the primary network wasn't actually updating. It disappeared completely. So I had to unplug the device once again after I made that change in the app for the name. And then after that reboot, I was actually able to see my regular Wi-Fi network, and then everything automatically paired. So I would say this is a big success. I'm going to then be returning my Cox Communications hardware and being done with them, at least for now. I mean, maybe they'll have a tempting product in the future, who knows? But for now, I am happy with Verizon 5G home internet, and I will be making some update videos about this in the future. And I'm gonna also take a look at some of the other plans as well. I know I did go for the best plan, but I wanna kind of break those down and see if maybe for certain people they could save even more money by going for a more affordable plan. But let me know what you think about this, but this is 5G home internet.